So it's an honor to talk to you about Maria Felix, your aunt, and her legacy. She is a cultural icon to us Latinos, and we're always trying to find ways to pay homage to her. What are some of the ways that you and your family pay homage to your aunt?
Very simple. We get together. We get together and we talk about old times, basically. Basically, that's what I was just talking to a person just right now before you stepped in. That good old times. About who she had the opportunity to meet, who my family had the opportunity to meet. And not too many people know that she was friends with Rossano Brazzo. I don't even know if you know who Rossano Brazzo is, the Italian actor, with Mitzi Gaynor, people like that, and the countless of people that she met while working and while educating herself. Some things like that, details like that. But thank you for the interview. I appreciate it. I know you're busy and you have other things to do. And thank you for the interview.
Yeah, my family is a huge fan of Maria Felix. My mother and father remember her from all her movies. From the movies that are being shown on Canela TV, which one's your favorite?
Oh, Rio Escondido, my favorite, Rio Escondido. But thank you for mentioning Canela TV. It's this app. It's a free app, and it's important to have a free app. Okay, because we're giving back to the community. Okay, not a lot of people have money, especially right now, during a pandemic. And this app is awesome because it's free, and it shows very good quality movies, classic movies. Okay, sort of like, I think sort of like the MGM classic movies or Turner classic movies, but for Spanish. You know,
Definitely.
it's a gem,
Yeah.
and it's necessary. We need something like that.
What role can the entertainment industry play to create and preserve the legacy, such as that of Maria Felix, and help educate the future generations to the legacies and heritage that the golden age of Mexican cinema brought to us?
To be a very simple example, an example of to show what good quality movies are all about. Okay, even right now, I've got friends that, believe it or not, American friends that have no idea who Maria Felix was. They have no idea, and so this will help, especially with the younger generation. An example of what a strong, hardworking female is.
Definitely. And what do you hope the new generation gets from watching movies like the ones that are being shown on Canela TV?
Perseverance. In every film, I guess the message would be perseverance. Perseverance.
Awesome. And we remember Maria Felix through these movies, through her professional career, but you had a personal relationship with her. What do you most remember about her?
Well, a lot of things. I have a lot of memories. Two that come to mind was when she was alive. When she was alive, my friend Edward James Olmos, the actor, organized every year the Hispanic Film Festival, the Latino Film Festival, and they would screen and air films like my aunt's films, or sometimes they would, it's Hispanic movies, right? Latino movies. And this took place at the Egyptian Theater in Hollywood. Okay. And so for months they were like, back and forth trying, organizing, what they were going to do and this and that. And they had my aunt scheduled to show up and accept an award, right? And so, but she got sick. And so she designated me to go and represent and, on her behalf when she was alive. Okay. And so we called her We dialed and we called her, and she was able to speak to her fans via the speakerphone. The microphone was here, and the phone. We put the phone right next to the microphone, and so she was able to speak to her fans. It was a very good event, very classy, very well organized, very tasteful. Okay, and I took a lot of pictures. My family showed up. They came from Mexico, from Texas, from France, from all over the place, and for support. So we were all there at the Egyptian Theater. And Eddie, well, I call him Eddie because he's my friend, but Edward James almost did the presentation, and everything went well. I went back to Mexico and I showed her the pictures, and she asked me who showed up, how did it go, what every details. And at the very end, she was very specific, and she said, "And so where's my award?" She didn't forget. She didn't forget that at the end, she's like, "Well, where's my award?"
Yeah.
Details like that, Would you like to hear another one?
Yes, please.
Okay, another one was she was very attentive of my education. I went to school in Mexico, here, United States, and Argentina, but I was here most of the time with my education. And I was failing classes. I was very bad at math. And I was really seriously failing some classes. And I was like in jeopardy of not graduating. And so one teacher said, you're going to have to take extra credit in order to graduate. So they gave me a choice of acting. No, they gave me a choice of Chicano studies, cooking, and journalism, because actually I was taking acting classes. Okay. And because I know how to act, but I was failing terribly, and I was so scared that I was scared of how Latino parents are. They'll let you have it. They will let you have it. They will. Seriously, anyway, but I took the classes. I took extra credit classes, journalism, and I enrolled in an internship course. And I landed an internship for Channel 52 when Telemundo was barely starting. Okay, and it wasn't easy though, because I started preparing coffee. I was the gopher of Channel 52. Okay, and long story short, they sent me to do an interview. Okay, because one reporter in Channel 52 decided not to, I don't know, for whatever reason. Back then, Enrique Gratas was the news director, okay, of Channel 52, and so he was like, we need to get this, we need to get the story out and this and that, and so I was working with Pepe Barreto, Maria Laria, Marcelo Urquidi, Laura Lucio, Arley Londoño. Real journalists, back in the, not paparazzi like we have now. We're talking real journalists, okay? The real deal. And so Pablo Gratas, the son of Enrique, was also working there. And he said, well, send Gina. And I was like, me? I didn't even know how to drive. I didn't even have a driver's license. I didn't. And so Enrique said, okay, go ahead, go and do the interview. But you guys better come back with the interview or don't come back at all. So anyway, so we drove all the way to Bakersfield. Okay. And guess who was the first interview that I did?
Maria?
Cesar Chavez was my very first interview.
Wow.
Yeah, because we had to drive all the way to Bakersfield. Okay. And back then, the story was about the farm workers, how they were being exploited, and they were getting paid 25 cents a strawberry.
Wow.
25 cents a strawberry. Okay. And so anyway, after I did the interview, and I was sweating, but I did the interview, right? And then Cesar Chavez put me to the side and he says, I know who you are. I know who your family is. And then he turned and he pointed to the farm workers and he said, those are your people. Those are your people. Okay, you need to do whatever you can to help your community, help your people. Yeah. And that was a very sobering learning experience for me.
Yes, it sounds incredible. I can't even imagine how that felt. But yeah, Maria Felix, sounds like she was such a unique individual, and she was a phenomenal actress. Do you see anybody in Hollywood now that kind of matches that?
Absolutely not. There's only one Maria Felix, and there will always be only one Maria Felix. You can't compare her to anybody.
Definitely can. Well, thank you very much for your time. It's been
Thank
an honor
you.
talking to you about Maria Felix and about you. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
And you stay safe.